Hi, my name is Preston Thomas and I live on the lands. I was born in Mount Margaret Mission and I did all my schooling in Laverton. From Laverton I did a lot of work around the stations and that there. Then I started working in the mines in Kalgoorlie. Then I met my wife and I got married there, and I bought a house and we settled down in Kalgoorlie for about 20 years I think. And all my children was born in Kalgoorlie. Then while I was in Kalgoorlie, I got onto an organisation, the Aboriginal Advancement Council, and then my wife and myself, we ran it, and then we got pretty big. Then the people ran the streets, you know, like this, there was a lot of homeless people, so we formed another group called, it was Ningamaya, and we talked to the government and we picked out a spot near Parks, and we went out there and we stayed there for a lot of years, building it up. And every time the people used to come from the lands, you know, they come and see my son and say to my son Matt, and saying, look, you mob come from, your grandfather came from Lake Baker up in Warburton area. And every year when we was at Ningamaya, they would come and say the same thing. And so I said, okay, look like we got a shift. And we shifted up to Gunba, to Warburton first, then stayed at Jirgali till Gunba was Gunba community was built, and we shifted there. And I have been there for around about 40 years in there, and my stay on the land, or back home, I call it now home, with my children, and we've been there ever since. And it's the land is good because it's my home, and I enjoy every bit of it. And I do a lot of work for the community, you know, on different committees, and now there's a big one coming up with the Outback Highway, which I was a Shire then when we talked about it about 20 years ago. We talked about it, and now it's coming to be. And so I think that sealing of the road is going to be good, but we've got a long way to go. But that's it. I'm Preston and I'm from the land. I'm enjoying it.